What's good, everyone? Alright, welcome back to another vid. I know this might be like low end week or something, because I'm going to show you guys how to make an 808. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I was working on a hip hop beat, right? And I came to the part where I kind of don't like 808s, you know, but they're crucial to hip hop, like a modern music, hip hop and R&B and stuff like that. It's crucial. Without an 808, like, it's not a track. So I had to force myself how to like kind of learn how to make one and sort of learn, you know, how to sort of use an 808. And I'm not too happy with the result yet, but like I said, it's a learning process, and I'll get better at it and whatever. But I'll show you guys how I learned how to do these. This is a couple of YouTube vids and stuff like that. So we'll do the first one in Sytrus, right? For those of y'all who don't have you know, other VSTs. Simple. All you got to do. So we're gonna go into main. We're gonna pitch this down all the way. Do default first, guys. So presets into default. Pitch this down right all the way in the main is this not oscillator or operator? The main operator, you turn the pitch down all the way. Okay. You can even then turn this thing up a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't even know what that is. A filter. It's like it's a band, an EQ low shelf. You just boost it a little bit.
I don't know what it does. It just makes everything just super louder. So
that's what that does, right? So boost it just a little bit, just to help sort of beef it up. Bang. Now we're going to go into operator 1, right? And the only two things we're going to play with is the volume envelopes and the pitch envelope. Okay? Envelope, volume, envelope, pitch. A bit confusing. You think you'd have envelope at the top and then blah blah blah. Whatever. So volume. You got to turn this on. So you click this little, it's like a enable envelope button. So we're going to turn that on. And this is basically just what it says, the volume. So how the 808 is going to sound when you're hitting the note. So see how just the volume sort of drops away. You can delete this node. So this is all not like Serum. This is all, you know, right click based. Right click on it, delete. Right click, delete. Right click, delete. Right click, delete. So delete this one. That's like a drastic drop in volume. This is a quicker one. Almost like a pluck. So we can bring this here. And it's all about your preference, you know. So how do you want your 808 to sound?
yeah, it just really adds like a whole. It just makes it sound very, very way more stronger.
So I'll do one here. Just say and bring this down a bit. That'll do for now. Okay, now we're gonna go into pitch, right? Oh, turn this down one as well. Yes, turn this down by 1, the frequency ratio. There you go, guys. Or you can leave it up at 2 for more like higher frequency sounding 808s. So turn this down. Okay, pitch. Same thing, enable envelope, and once again, this is preference. All you got to do is just how you want the 808 to sound. So let's take a listen to what sound happens when I move this around. Now the modern type sounding 808s in like, you know, 2000 and like, you know, 18, like Lil Gucci, Lil Pump and all those guys, they're like, you know, quick little kind of quick little pitch like drops kind of thing like that. So like a nice little triangle or like a And essentially, guys, that's it. Then you can, you know, come into your piano roll, play your little beat, you know. The good thing about using it in Sytrus though is the slide notes. Awesome to slide the 808s around. You know, that's how you do it in Sytrus. Now, let's go into Serum, which is a lot. You know, you can do anything in Serum, which is why I guess it's, you know, the world's most popular VST at the moment. So it's essentially the same thing, guys. We're just going to go into a sine wave. So what is an 808? This was really hard for me to comprehend. It's basically a sub bass because it's a sine wave pitched down, right? It's basically a sub bass, but they just add like the higher frequencies, like the characteristics of high and mid frequencies. You add those in there, and so it's not just a sub bass where it's just low end. It's a bit of everything. I don't know. Well, yeah, it's just really popular in modern music, and it's crazy. Like, they don't use a sub bass; they just use an 808. Or do you layer a sub bass with an 808? I don't know. I haven't researched that far. It's a little bit confusing, but
I have so many questions.
You know, it's the same thing, guys. So you pick in Serum, you pick your sine wave, boost the volume, alright, and you know, you can either just use the envelope kind of thing to make your little pitch drops, but what we'll do is get the LFO, go into the matrix, source, LFO 1, destination, global, master tuning, type to the right. It's the exact same thing with like a growl pitch bend. You're just doing it with the 808. This goes all the way. That's a really annoying sound, but what you then do is you grab the little point and bring it down, which then controls the pitch. So the higher this is up, the higher the pitch is, the lower it is, the lower the pitch is, obviously. Hit trigger. We can turn the sub on. What happens if I do the triangle? There you go. You know, I saw in RPS what Shane did. He turns this on. He picked a triangle, I think. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, triangle. Or no, where is the? Where's the triangle? And then he turns sync on, I think. Something like that, I don't even know. But yeah, so it's the exact same thing, guys. It's actually a lot easier in Serum. It's a lot quicker. Now let's talk about the post-processing for these. Now we know that for sub basses you don't really want to add distortion and stuff, but for 808s in rap music, or especially the young kids these days, they're doing the whole distorted 808 bass thing like over a piano beat. So I won't be doing that, but you know, so you see what a compressor sounds like. Maybe distortion. Chorus maybe. Alright, so if I move this to the mixer, just go, let's just say we're in kick, right? So, fruity fast thingy, what's that called? What's the one that comes with FL? Yeah, fruity fast distortion, works great. You know, and there you have it, guys. It's really the same. I kind of like the one in Sytrus. That to me sounds a lot like nicer. Yeah, so essentially that's it, guys. How to make your 808s in Sytrus and Serum. You can use them in dubstep and stuff, why not? I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'll be doing it in my rap beats and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys very soon.